Okay, so hi, this is another lovely, simple, precise, and direct video editing tutorial. For those that don't know, as I said, in case you've not seen the part one of this tutorial, it's in a series. But then let me just try to recap again. We're going to be using the app Capcut. Can you see? We're going to be using Capcut in this. Oh no, we're going to be using Capcut in this tutorial. We're going to be using Capcut in this tutorial, but then let me show you how you can easily install Capcut. It's available for both iOS and OS, that is Android and iPhone. Just go to your Google Play Store or your normal Apple Store. Let me try to take this back to where it is. I don't like my phone disorganized. Okay, so once you just open your App Store, you search Capcut. So once you search Capcut, it's going to give you this. So you might have it on your phone already. If you don't have it on your phone, to just tell you to update or to download. So now all you need to do is just open your Capcut. And the Capcut, this is the interface it's going to bring. The first thing first again is just you go to the settings. Oh, you can just go through the initial video. Just make sure you check the part one of this series to understand how to set up your interface to make your Capcut app much more easier to navigate through. All we need to do is we're going to get straight to what we are here for. Now you tap the new project. The new project gives you access to all. So if you're a new time user, it's going to tell you to either to grant full access, limited access, or no access at all. But then I've already tapped full access, so that is why once you tap the new project, it's going to give you access to all. You're going to see all of your videos and pictures. So this is the video section, this is the photo section, and this is the live photo section on my phone. So just go straight to videos, and then so for this particular tutorial, I want to edit this video. So all you need to do is just click or tap in all of the videos you would need for your project. Tap every single thing that you would be needing. Can you see? It's actually a full tutorial video, so it would be way easier to navigate through. That is all you need. Now, so once you're done selecting all of your clips, you now tap add. So it's gonna you will see this loading sign on your phone. Just give it a little bit of time. I think the reason why mine is actually taking a longer time is because I have certain slow motion clips in this video. So first things first that I will always advise is, since you would be adding a voiceover to your content, I will always advise that once you add all of your projects, unless if you would use the voice, if you want to use the voice in the video, then if you want to add music or you want to do a voiceover eventually, then I will always advise that you switch off all of the audio. And then one thing is that a lot of people will just come here and tap mute clip. I would always advise not to do it that way. The reason is because there are still some residual voices that might be in depth in the video that you would not naturally not notice until when the video is exported. So just tap on the timeline. So this is what we call the timeline. You can see you can have different videos here. So just tap on the timeline, you scroll down like this to volume, and then you switch down. Can you see? So just switch it back to 0, and then you tap loudness adjust. So by tapping loudness adjust, you have changed the audio for the whole clip to 0. This is saying the whole video does not have any sound at this point. Once that is done, you now start to edit your clips bit by bit. As you can see in this particular video, I don't need this first clip, so I'm just going to tap the clip like this, and I'll tap the delete. This delete right here, I tap it. So now I have my fresh project. Now, so once you have, this is where I want my video to start from. Can you see? So this way, a lot of people, there are two ways to start this video from this particular point. Is either you shift this thing here. How you do that is you hold on this white thick border here, and you drag it down to where the straight line is. Is either you do it that way, or you go to, this is the easiest way actually, you go to where the video is starting from, then you tap split. Once you tap split, you have your video already there. So you have the clip in two, because this one is 4.1 seconds, the other one is 2.3 seconds. So the easiest thing is for you to just do is just you delete this first one. Bam. So now you have your clip starting from this place. So what I'm going to do right here right now is just I will do the short cutting for every single clip, and I will show you what we'll have at the end of the day. I've actually cut out all of the videos that would not be needed, all of the parts of the clips that would not be needed. And one thing is, I don't know if you saw when like all of the clips I imported was about 4 minutes, and now imagine we have just 1 minute and 30 seconds video left. Now the next thing I want to show you guys how to do is how to add text to your content. Now the easiest way to add text is just you go to the text. Now if you are doing a voiceover to your video or to your content, after you've added the voiceover, there is this thing here called auto captions. So this auto captions here gives you like the ask. Okay, now let me first show you how to add audio. So in case you want to add audio, the reason is why I cannot show you the audio to text is because I've not added any audio to this video yet. So just tap sounds. Once you go to sound, this is all of the gallery of what you have on Capcut app, but we're not going to be using that in this particular video. When you go to this thing looking like file, you can go through extracted. So these are all of the extracted clips I've used on my Capcut app. These are all of the extracted, but I don't need any of this extracted yet. You just go to device. So on the device, these are all of the clips too that I've used, like I've imported from my device on this particular video. So for the purpose of this video, I'll just use this. Sometimes I just want to show you how to use the text to speech. Now in case if you're using Capcut for the first time, or in case you don't want to use the already existing clips in your sound part, you just tap this select from device, and it's going to show you lots and lots of audios you have available on your device. But for this video again, I'm going to just use this. Sometimes I just want to. So this is it.
Sometimes I just want to be treated like a crown prince.
So you can increase the volume. Let's increase the volume. You just tap this part, you go to volume.
Sometimes I just want to be.
Can you see? So since we've added a text, since we've added a sound, now we can now do the text thing. Let me just show you how to do the text to voice. So once you tap the text, you know an audio has already synchronized to your project. So you just tap this auto caption. So once you go to auto caption, all of this pro that are seen here, please don't use it. Only if you know you want to pay for Capcut. But if you know you're not paying for Capcut, just use this one that does not have pro. So I will use this one. So you just tap the one you want to go for, and you tap generate. So to generate it, you turn the audio that you have in your clip, you turn it to text for you, so it will be displaying. So it's going to save you lots and lots of time for you typing in the words one after the other as it is displaying and the time is going. So now look at it.
Sometimes I just want to be treated like a crown prince. You know this baby boy treatment. So hi guys, let's go on a solo date together. On this particular day, I feel tired of all the...
So that's just how you're going to... So it has translated all of the clip for me. So when you're done with that, so since I don't need that, I'm just going to undo. So these two things here are undo. So I'll just undo the caption part, and I'll also delete this sound because I don't really need it. So the next thing I want to show you guys how to do is color grading. Now color grading is what makes, now look at how this video is. I want you to put this picture in your head. Now the thing you're seeing on Instagram is not really what is being shot on the phone. When I started also create content, I used to like, just once I finish editing, I just go to Instagram and go and upload it like that. But when I learned about color grading, then I knew that it is really essential. Now color grading is actually just something to do with adjust. So you just, this bar here, you just move down to adjust. So once you move to adjust, you have all of this bar here, but then be very careful on what you play with. Be very careful. So I'm just going to teach you one or two basic things that you should do to your clips. You go to brightness, you reduce. I always like to reduce my brightness for personal reasons, because I feel like the harshness is too much. So you just reduce it a little bit to 5, brightness to 5, contrast. Are you starting to see the difference? Don't worry, you see the difference a little bit now. Contrast to 10, saturation to, I want to make saturation to 10. Let's see, brilliance to -10, sharpen to 50. Now let me see my brilliance to normal. I don't want my brilliance. My brilliance should just be -5. Good. Now you go to highlight. Can you see the excess? So you just add +10 to highlight. Shadows -10 too. just to give it that in-depth feeling. Now so once you are done with that, you just tap the mark. Let me show you the difference between these two clips, the color graded clip and the non-color graded clip. Now look at this. This is the color graded part, and look at the non-color graded. Like, I can see the difference is so clear. So that is one of the good and like nice things when it comes to editing by yourself. Look at how shaggy this part is. Let me show you the edited part and the non-edited part. So once you've done the adjust, you just drag this thing to the end of your video. Can you see how the color graded part is to the non-color graded? So just adjust it to the end of your clip, drag it to the end, and voila guys, that is your color grading complete. Can you see how lovely it is? It's popping. All of the colors are popping, like really popping. Can you see? And without flip over, that is just it. Now let me add a text. Now when you go to text again, I like to use the text template. So the text template gives you option to already available text options. I don't need to, all of those animations, make it nice, make it blah 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 blah, all of those. So this is where you do every single one of them. So let's use this one. Let's use this. So we are making, Chef Emisi, what is the name of the pan toast bread?
Yeah, pan toast bread.
Pan toast bread. With special egg sauce. So this food is chicken egg sauce.
Because you beef that we use.
Beef egg sauce.
Yeah.
Special beef egg sauce.
Beef garnished egg sauce.
Is that one not too long?
Too long, sir. Beef egg sauce.
With beef egg sauce. So just make sure you work around. Can you see now that you don't really, Capcut has really made editing really easy. Can you see? Pan toast bread with beef egg sauce. So you can pinch this thing out, this thing on your right and like your right bottom corner. It's what makes you like clamp it in and do all of those things. So keep your editing way simple. That's what I tell most of my students. So you just extend this to where you want it to be. Special egg sauce, this is it, to this place. So you just extend it to the place like that is where I want it to be, and voila, we are done. So pan toast bread with beef egg sauce, bam, then you start your video. So that is everything you need to know. So let me just add a music to this video and we would see what we'll have. Chef Emisi, voila, music again. We have come to music points. So we'll just use the one that we don't use before.
Yeah, but we're
This is just a very simple thing. So once you are done with your video, so most times your audio would be too long, so just come to this last end, you cut it in, you tap split, and then you delete the unnecessary part. So once you are done with your video editing, you just tap this arrow here is one that will help you export it. Just tap export and then you load, and then that's just how it goes. I hope this video tutorial was helpful. Thank you very much for joining this class, and I'll see you in another video editing part of this series. Have a nice time and do well to practice this lesson.